Alrighty, our runners are just getting started here now. KrunchyLex and Garnitrex, I believe, are. I believe this is the third round of losers. So the winner here will, well, unfortunately, the loser will be removed from the tournament. Brinstar, which is the starting area of the game, is widely considered to be one of the hardest areas, if not the most difficult area of the game. Not due to enemy position and damage you take, but due to the difficulty of the platforming in itself. There are a lot of really, really difficult wall jumps and timings for basic jumps to be able to optimize just how well you get from platform to platform. There are a lot of vertical platforms, since a lot of vertical movement is significantly harder than horizontal movement.
Garnitrex showing us how it's done. Really nice climb there.
Yeah, that was pretty beautiful.
Crunchy having a little bit of difficulty, manages to get through. Meanwhile, Garnitrex picking up the first missile attack of the game. I wonder if he'll go for double missile arm here. Looks like he's not going to try it, which is a good option. It saves you from missing and losing missiles, leaving the room with 2 missiles. Hopefully he'll get a missile drop, and he does.
Oh, he gets 2 missile drops.
Wow, KrunchyLex gets the double, though. Very nice.
Getting the double on the worm can save anywhere between 3 and 6 seconds, depending on your would-be luck that you don't get to see. But the downside to missing the double is you really do need to focus on killing the zoomers for the extra drops, because having a 1 or 2 missile hive room in comparison to a 4 missile hive room is really, really rough.
Yep, and there are some runners out there who, if they fail the doubles, will stick around after killing the worm to pick up the guaranteed missile drops and not have to worry about farming the zoomers.
Some of them might even pick up charge beam.
That's true. Pretty solid run from Garnitrex so far. I think he's going to get like a 320, 321 bombs here.
Crunchy's having a rough experience in high room, though. He's fallen down twice, I want to say. Garnitrex is picking up quite a few missile drops. He's in a really, really good position to skip the heal right now.
It all depends on how many times he's going to take hits here.
Yeah, bugs can really mess with you.
Nice bugs, though. No damage. Pretty quick bugs. Crunchy having some issues.
Oh, he got hit twice by the zoomers, though. He's going to have to hunt for a large health.
KrunchyLex picking up the bombs. He's going to have to deal with the bugs. Meanwhile, Garnitrex on his way out of Brinstar. I would say he's going to Ridley, but I've already seen 2 runs so far where the runners went to Crate instead. Who knows what will happen?
This tournament has really been one hell of a ride, I would say. We've had some really, really, really cool runs, but it does look like he's taking the traditional route down to Ridley. Garnitrex picking up the charge beam, which I believe at this point has been proven to lose time, but the amount of safety it gives you is really, really outrageous. It helps so much with consistency in a lot of places, especially in Ridley.
I would say especially during full powered suit, where 1 charge beam can insta-kill a pirate.
Yeah, it helps a lot there, and it helps in any of the side hopper rooms as well. freezing Diskegas and regular side hopper saves a lot of damage.
I don't think that there will be any runners though in the tournament that will skip it.
Paulsmore has been known to.
Paulsmore usually gets it on the way back, on his way to crate.
All right, so Garnitrex now is heading over to obtain a few side items that will help him along his journey. Since unfortunately, there is a vine all the way over to the right in Norfair that doesn't disappear until you've cleaned out criteria. So we will be seeing a second unknown item and power grip collected. KrunchyLex is about to make this detour as well.
Well, so far, Garnitrex has a pretty big lead. It's about a minute now, I think. Crunchy did have some issues in Brinstar with platforming, as well as the Hive room, where he had to do a few laps. Hopefully, Crunchy could catch up.
Crunchy's also struggling with missile drops. He doesn't have any missiles right now. He'll have 5 coming out of criteria, but it doesn't seem like he'll be skipping the heal anytime soon. Whereas Garnitrex is actually doing pretty well with his missile count.
I am a little concerned about his health, though. Hopefully he picks up some health on his way back. 12 missiles right now is pretty good. Actually, maybe not. It's on the border of being good.
It's certainly on the border. Minimum, he'll have 18 missiles if he knows what he's doing. And I'm sure he does, since he plays this game a lot.
Yeah, he'll
Fortunately, he's on this border point where any size health will heal him to full. So I think he'll be fine. Crunchy is now just picking up the power grip. Wonder if we'll see the bomb jumping.
Oh.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Garnitrex with some jumping issues there, falling through. I don't think he meant to do that. He did not pick up that missile, which is really important to get if you're trying to do a refill skip.
Yeah, at this point, every single missile he collects is going to be important.
Yeah, that little ball shooter thing from the ground guarantees a missile drop no matter what. You can always count on.
Oh, that is a lucky health drop.
It is, yeah. So he will skip the refill. He's still pretty low on missiles.
But he's got maximum health, so he should be getting a lot of missile drops in the near future.
There's only one more enemy that he could farm a missile from, and it's this one coming up.
Well, he does. Oh, he takes a lava dive. He could farm the Nova.
At this point, he's going to have to take that backup missile down the shaft. Garnitrex almost taking the dive and almost having to do another lap around Norfair. Luckily, he catches himself.
Though.
Yeah.
So this is a developer-intended shortcut that you can use to be able to get to Ridley before Kraid. Oh, he's not taking the missile. He's gambling it.
Okay, now he's gonna suffer here. He's 8 short, so this cocoon fight is gonna go not too good for him.
This is going to be an experience. Wow, that was insanely good luck.
Oh, he tinked one, I think.
Yeah. All things considered, that was a pretty clean cocoon fight. If you ignore the fact that he only had 10 missiles.
Yeah, he certainly knew what he was doing. He realized the situation and took advantage of it. Crunchy's going to take the safety missile. Has a ton of missiles from that refill, so he shouldn't have to worry here.
We can see Crunchy's having a significantly less of an issue with 20 missiles. That's twice as many. Oh no.
I think his controller died or something? Oh, no. Something happened. I guess he was just waiting for that river to come back. But he is missing a ton of missiles here. And he's going to have to farm the spores.
I think he only needs one more drop, though. Convenient.
One more. There you go.
You made it through, Crunchy. Alright, Garnitrex is now just coming up on supers. You're going to want 4 supers for Ridley to be able to safely get through the fight with 199 health. He's going to be using this other super to obtain another super here in just a moment. This orb room that Garnitrex is in now needs to be done really, really quickly and really, really precisely. Otherwise, you might see a few orbs right next to the door on the left. And those can be really, really frustrating to kill.
He's going to get through it pretty good. Yep. No problems there.
Now we are going to obtain the last unknown item. We have a boss room, but there's no boss. Huh. Have we been bamboozled? Oh, okay. Garnitrex is picking up the safety E-tank. I can't say I blame him for that.
Oh no, Crunchy falls through. He's going to circle back around.
That's going to be a huge time loss, though. He's already fairly low on health. Oh, he's picking up the safety E-tank, though. So that'll help him get to the side hopper room. The D-ski gas won't be any issue to him. Dang, that was a lot of super drops for Garnitrex.
Yeah. All right, nice and slow by Country. Taking his time to make sure he gets through that filler room properly and is rewarded with a super. Meanwhile, Garnitrex is on his way out of Ridley and he'll be making his way towards Kraid.
Garnitrex not quite getting that Fungineer jump. Oh, the Tash jump by Crunchy. He's going around again. That's rough.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, unless he knew what he was doing, going up is not the correct way to go, considering his health. The owls do about 30 damage each hit, and he's only good for 4.
This is our third attempt at this room filled with this big gas.
Need to be very careful here.
Oh, that is a good drop right there, the large health. 2 large health. All right, Garnitrex is now heading up to high jump. High jump might be significantly out of the way, but you save time every jump you have. Any vertical movement, you save countless seconds. It also gives you the spring ball capabilities. And that saves time. Whoa. That was an interesting way of doing that room. I've never seen that before.
All right, Crunchy falling through the pillar room. This time it is intended.
You know what they say, third time's the charm.
I'm sure he's glad he's finally done with that.
Alright, so Crunchy is picking up this last unknown item, which clearly doesn't look like the gravity suit. No, it's certainly not that. Alright, let's see how Crunchy fares against Ridley.
I think he ran in too early, but he's got 3 E-tanks, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I'm not worried. Nice fight. Did Crunchy pick up an extra missile?
He picked up the safety missile before Cocoon. I mean, yeah, before Cocoon.
I see, okay.
Garnitrex having some issues climbing Brinstar here.
Ah, and getting trolled by the zoomer there. Unfortunately, if you're spinning, shooting out of a spin will immediately end your vertical momentum. Alright, so Garnitrex is on the chopping block here with the, okay, and he's no longer on the chopping block. I should have explained that a little bit earlier, but that was the acid worm skip. It's the heart of the any percent run and what makes this category so volatile and, I would say, very much disliked. Missing it, you either have to resort to an extremely, extremely difficult trick that is known as the horizontal bomb jump, or you have to go exit the room, which loses you 20 to 30 seconds. It's a really, really big run killer, and it's very, very frustrating. But Garnitrex got it nice and easily. That was an extremely clean side hopper room. Crunchy's now heading out of Norfair, having obtained the high jump himself. Oh, I guess I forgot to mention Garnitrex was fighting a boss. Oh well, it's dead now.
Alright, that's 2 bosses down. Garnitrex can now go to Turian, but before he does that, he's going to pick up a very important item, the Speed Booster, and then he'll be making his way up.
Yeah, Speed Booster lets you do all sorts of neat things. It lets you break Speed Booster blocks, lets you Shine Spark, and it lets you Ball Spark. All of which you will be seeing over the course of this run. Example A. you use a nice Shine Spark chain to be able to get through this Rio room that you would ordinarily go fight the Astro-Worm. That way you could take the zip line across.
Might see a high five here soon. Probably at the statue.
Little earlier than that, a little later than that, I think. On Crunchy's side.
Oh, hi guys. Garnitrex taking the refill there. Let's see if he'll do Brinstar Super. Crunchy taking a safety tank. I
can't say I blame him.
Yeah.
It doesn't really lose that much time.
Garnitrex gonna skip Brinstar Super here. I think he's probably gonna set up for Zeb skip. If not, then he'll have to pick up a super somewhere in Chozodia.
Yeah, most likely he'll just pick up the one after Charlie. It only loses like 3 seconds if that. Probably only 2. Honestly, it might not even be that. I don't know. Alright, let's see Crunchy's attempted Ass-Worm skip.
Oh, no.
Oh, not unmorphing. That was an excellent setup. What makes Ass-Worm skip a lot harder is sometimes you will get the bomb jump properly, but if the game won't let you unmorph if you're 1 block from the ceiling. So you can press the unmorph button too early, and the game will not accept your input, and you will just fall right into the lava. Turian is the most dangerous part of the game. The Metroids can eat you for lunch if you're not careful.
Oh, and he misses it second time.
Nice super drop for Garnitrex.
Luckily, Crunchy does have a bunch of health. He can keep doing this. I think it's 3. If you failed Ass-Worm skip 3 times and reset them 3 times, it would have been faster for you to fight and kill Acid Worm and then come back. Oh,
there we go.
Yeah. Alright, so the run can continue for Crunchy. Meanwhile, Garnitrex is already about halfway through. Oh, and he misses a ton of missiles. He thought that it was going to connect. He might have some ammo issues here, and he'll have to farm at the Rinker room.
Depends on
a little
super
bit longer
drop.
than he wanted. Yeah.
I can't say I agree going below 2 missiles in Turian in the last 2 rooms. They only have a doubles. Okay, I lied. He certainly made the correct decision. Double supers. Okay. Guess we're just super heaven.
The super drops are hurting him now, though. He needs missiles.
Oh yeah. I wonder if he'll pick up that missile on the left.
Oh, 29 and 4 is not a good ammo count.
No, it would be a lot better, I think, to have 39 and 2.
So he is pre-farming. That means he will set up for Zeb skip.
Garnitrex, you can't get more missile drops till you've collected the ones that are already on the screen. Huh, I guess I missed another boss fight on Crunchy's screen.
Oh. Okay, he decided to go to the backup traditional strats here.
He's going to be doing a lot of farming, though.
Yep.
But he showed us earlier that he's pretty competent killing these Rinkas fast and cleanly. Just gotta remember, you can only get 1 drop from each Rinka, so you gotta grab it before you take another one. Garnitrex has, I want to say,
It's just enough. He'll have one extra.
one extra missile. That was an extremely clean Mother Brain fight. Nice job.
All right, GG to Garnitrex. Oh, he's not stopping his timer though. Meanwhile, KrunchyLex just a few rooms away from leaving Brinstar and entering Turian. Oh, the game's not over? Wow, I thought it was over. Wait a minute. They didn't have this in the original Metroid. I thought this was a remake. Huh. Alright, so Garnitrex starting the 0. Is he going to advance the text? Okay.
Garnitrex, excuse me, okay. I think he forgot. I won't deny that I've done that before.
Crunchy taking a safety save for Turian. Garnitrex starting the 0.
Crunchy unfortunately didn't take a safety save in his last race, and I think that's what cost him. Let's hope his Turian goes a little bit cleaner this time and he won't get grabbed.
That's got to be the worst way to lose time. Just not advancing text.
Crunchy has 55 and 4, I believe. So he will have extra room for mistakes with his missile count.
Garnitrex opting to skip the save. This will put Crunchy ahead if anything happens.
Oh no!
Shooting
Gojacking a super by shooting it into an incorrect target. Gotta freeze the Metroids before you kill them. For some reason in Zero Mission, Metroids have a very, very short freeze time. So that can very easily throw you off. Garnitrex has had a very, very clean suitless if you discount the amount of time he lost to not advancing text. While Crunchy is just finishing up the last of these here Metroids.
Oh,
oof.
No.
Kojacking another super on a Metroid. He's going to need 2 super drops now. Super drops only have a 9.7% chance from the green Rinkas. So he can either get really, really lucky and pick up 2 practically instantly, or we could be waiting a few minutes for him to even see a single drop.
Yeah, Crunchy's basically empty on ammo here. He's going to spend a ton of time farming.
But he only needs to do a singular farm as opposed to a double farm that Garnitrex had to do. Oh wow, that was a quick double super drop.
So he's going to need... He only destroyed, what, 2 Rinkas?
I believe he destroyed 3 of them.
3, so he'll need 42. is. Oh, I guess he wants more.
I can't blame him for wanting a little bit of extra insurance. The Rinkas can really, really troll you and make you botch a few of the missile shots. We can see right now firsthand how frustrating the Rinkas can be. Even the shots from the cannons. Garnitrex is about to have his shot at Sam Strat here. Oh, he doesn't. Huh, that is an odd method of going for it. Was he too slow or too fast? I can't tell.
I didn't see it actually.
Crunchy is having a rough experience with his climb though.
Oh, if you're wondering, this is a Metroid Zero mission for the Game Boy Advance.
Garnitrex is now entering the most dangerous part of the Suitless. These next few pirate rooms can easily take off huge chunks of your health if you're not careful.
According to KrunchyLex, it is difficult to quantify the amount of missiles.
I can attest to such a statement.
KrunchyLex is finally done with Turian and on his way to Zero Suit. Meanwhile, Garnitrex just 2 rooms away from ending Zero Suit and fighting Charlie.
That was an excellent Suitless by Garnitrex, no matter how you look at it. I mean, I suppose he did waste 5 to 10 seconds at the start, but this has been really, really clean besides that. I suppose he missed Sam Strat, but...
I just want to know why Samus decided to take her power suit off, or her suit off. Doesn't make sense.
Well, she thought she'd escaped, but then the pirates sniped her from who knows where. I don't know who that pirate was that sniped her out of the sky, but if I were a space pirate leader, I would have certainly given that one a raise.
Well, that space pirate that shot her out of the sky destroyed her ship in one shot. Yet, the same pirates cannot outright kill Samus with one shot. Why is that?
Perhaps the space pirate, the specific space pirate, was in a league of his own, or her own.
I mean, not even the king of space pirates, Ridley himself, can destroy Samus in one shot.
Well, not everyone likes to flaunt their power.
Garnitrex taking care of Charlie, picking up the power suit, the fully powered suit. Meanwhile, KrunchyLex did hit that trip bar, so he's going to have to wait here for a little bit for that alarm to go away before he can continue.
It appears that these two might be seeing each other again for another high five.
really good full-powered section here for Garnitrex so far.
Garnitrex
Really cool
has
thing.
just been globally having a good run, I think.
Yeah, I think so. But the really cool thing, though, about both the suitless and the fully powered suit section is that there is very, very little RNG involved. I think the only RNG involved is the atomic room that Garnitrex is about to approach here. Everything except for this room can be navigated in such a way that you can do it every single time in every run.
Even the atomic room itself, though, can you can sort of have it go your way if you know how to properly manipulate the atomics with the charge beam. Wow, that was clean. Let's see Crunchy's take at the Sam strat. Now that looks familiar. I think he was a little too fast with that Sam strat setup.
Oh, I think Garnitrex tried to do Helpful Pirate. But he messed up and decided to kill it anyway.
That is a really, really cool strat to see pulled off. Because it shows your knowledge of game mechanics and your knowledge of how pirates work. Garnitrex is about to enter the final boss room. He's 3 or 4 rooms away. Mecha Ridley is an experience. Mecha Ridley can either be really, really easy or really, really frustrating, depending on how quickly he's willing to claw at you. Seems like Crunchy had a pretty successful suitless.
Will we see 2 boss fights at the same time?
I think Garnitrex will have won by the time Crunchy's cutscene is ended.
Oh,
he thinks it's super.
Should be alright though. Okay, good. He played really risky there. Typically, you want to wait until Mecha Ridley swipes before shooting supers. But like in 100%, if you have more supers than you need, it doesn't hurt to start the fight as soon as possible.
That is you went a bit high with that space jump. I wonder if Garnitrex is on PB pace. I don't know what his record is.
Oh, having some difficulty in the zigzag room. I don't think the animals were even born at this point of the canon.
I think the mother Dakara probably was.
Good shine spark there from Garnitrex. Are we gonna see a space boost or ball spark? It's ball spark. KrunchyLex picking up his fully powered suit while Garnitrex in the last room. He needs to defeat these last 2 black pirates and 1 red pirate.
2 red
he can
pirates,
make
so
his
we can
way
ignore one of them.
Yeah, he doesn't have to kill this one here. But it's just courtesy. There you go. GG, Garnitrex finishing with an official SRL time of
41-16.
Yep, 41-16.
Congratulations on a nice 4 PB.
Alright, GG to Garnitrex, and I gotta go, but I'll leave the rest of the run to Whalerant to commentate.
Absolutely, and hopefully we will be seeing a nice topic of discussion for our... Oh, okay. We will be having an interview. Garnitrex will be joining us shortly. Hello, Garnitrex.
Yo, Whale, what's up again?
How do you say your run went?
Overall, it was pretty solid. I had a lot of movement mistakes, but nothing's too bad. Worst offender, I think, would be Zeb Skip.
I really think that once you started Suitless, I should say, your run was really, really, really good and really clean. But up until that point, there were certainly quite a few hiccups.
Yeah, I would say the same.
Crunchy's now making his way into the ship.
Oh, cool.
Heading towards Mecca. He's about to do the large shine spark. So it was a pretty good race. I think both of you played very well. Crunchy has had a rough run though. He fell twice in Pillar Room.
Oh, and he survived?
Both times, yes.
What a legend. He should win.
Wow.
So what are you my biggest fan now, Whale? You just seem to be commentating all my races.
Well, I mean, I commentate when I can. It just so happens that you choose good times for races.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy, Crunchy, please.
No, don't die. I'm not watching.
Oh, okay, you're just gonna casually shoot a black pirate. That's very kind of you, Crunchy. The black pirate. Oh, the swag shot. That that diagonal missile shot on that door, I believe, is free and perfect.
I missed the curve shot. Crunchy should win.
Yeah, Crunchy's been doing quite a bit of neat stuff. Crunchy, you were so ruthless. You're killing literally every pirate. Can't you show mercy on these guys?
Dang, no mercy at all. I'm watching that.
Oh my gosh. Is he going for it? He might be going for the helpful pirate strat. Oh, no, I guess not. The pirate never fired the beam.
I accidentally killed him.
Yep, well, you pointed that one out. Oh, boy, Crunchy. Oh, Crunchy, watch yourself. Nice atomic kill. I can see why Crunchy wants to kill all these pirates.
Yeah, I can tell too.
An act of revenge. He's only got 2 hits left. He's going to need to be real careful.
I believe in you, Crunchy.
You needed to kill that pirate. You're going to be waiting a little bit.
Yo, I hope he goes for that E-Tank at this rate.
It's out of the way. I doubt it. All right, Crunchy is about to engage the enemy here. The incomplete Mecha Ridley. Let's see how he fares against this robot. Three, 4, 5, 6. Perfect fight.
Better than mine.
You tanked one. You shot a little bit early, but you still had a good first round.
Yeah. Well, I actually tried to set him up so I can get one super before the claw, but he actually gave me fast claw. So well, my bad.
All right, let's see how KrunchyLex's escape goes. He actually gets the proper space boost. Slow and steady. All right, let's see how Crunchy's setup for the Shine Break works. Oh, he doesn't grab the Shine Break. So he's just going to kill the pirate and take the backup. Does he know the backup? No, he doesn't know the backup. Oh my god. He can't get the easy Shine Break, but he just casually gets the hard Shine Break. I think we've been seeing a lot of that this tournament, where runners clearly need to practice with the easier Shine Break, and then they just set up the hard Shine Break and they get it every time. The Shine Break we saw Crunchy do successfully is either 1 or 2 frames, depending on your subpixels, whereas the initial setup, where you break the ladder block, can be anywhere from 2 to 4 frames. So it's about twice as easy. And Crunchy finishes with an official SRL time of 48 minutes and 51 seconds.
Yay!
GG, Crunchy.
I finished this time. I'm so proud of myself.
You should be proud of that excellent Shine Break you just did.
Yeah, that was pretty stellar. I loved the part where I didn't crouch. I think that's next gen strats. I'm playing in 2028 actually. Y'all need to just catch up. Dang,
I feel like we've been seeing a lot of that lately in this tournament, where people haven't been getting the initial Shine Break, but then they get the backup Shine Break, which is technically a little faster, but it's so much more dangerous.
I don't know. That's just the setup I always knew. The only setup I ever learned is the one where you crouch past it rather than crouching in front of the block. So I don't know.
Yeah, crouching in front of the block is the older strat they used to do, but it's twice as difficult since you only have 1 to 2 frames as opposed to 2 to 4.
Okay, and I never knew the exact frame count. Just I was playing a lot more gingerly with my SP for this like 2/3 of that thing, because you may have seen a couple of times early on that I stopped moving.
Yeah, once in Ridley.
Yeah, once in Ridley and once really early on in Brinstar right before bombs. That was my SP turning off, and for anyone who watched the last race, this is my other SP. Both of them have the problem. I was hoping this one would be more cooperative. It really wasn't.
Well, that would explain why you stopped moving a few times.
Yeah, but I can't blame the SP.
Garnitrex also had a hiccup right before Suitless, where he just wasn't advancing the text for. I don't know what was going on there.
Oops.
So, how do you think your run went, Crunchy?
It's certainly not. It's certainly a run that I feel could be improved. But honestly, on all things considered, I did the best I could under current circumstances, and that's all I can really say. Oh, Garnitrex, welcome back. GG's to you.
GG's too. Sorry, I had my mic muted.
No, it's all good.
I think
finishing.
the roughest part of your run, Crunchy, if I may, is when you fell down in Pillar Room twice. I think that must have been frustrating for you.
I think like I feel like it probably should have been, but for some reason I have this weird thing when I race where it's just kind of, if something bad happens, it's kind of like, oh, well, that sucks. Well, God, let's do the backup now.
You know what? That's a really, really good way to think of things. I wish I could say the same.
Yeah, I know the feeling. What was it? My last race with Destructor when I Kojak the super. I was like, okay, I got a Brinstar supers now.
Oh yes, when you failed to super missile out the super block.
Yeah,
that was an experience. But I think there was a few things you did that were kind of cool, Crunchy. You also got the swag shot on the missile door.
I'm glad somebody noticed that. I was worried y'all were going to miss it since Garni had just finished. I was actually pretty proud of that.
I always am satisfied when I get that missile shot.
It's like one of the best.
It's frame perfect. So you also got that. I also noticed how you got the Tash jump before you fell down in Ridley.
Which one?
On your second, when you after getting the first super missile, you got the Tash jump off the crumble block, and then you fell down anyways.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, dang it, if I had known I was going to do that, I would have held left.
Yeah, unfortunate circumstances happened, but you made the best out of it. You had a significantly better Turian than you did in your last race.
Yeah, I'd certainly say so, although let's be perfectly frank, anything would have been a better Turian than last time.
Yeah, that's true. Garnitrex, this is just a tidbit of information for you, but
yeah.
Rinkas cannot drop items until you've collected the previous drop. So make sure to pick up a Rinkas drop before you kill another one.
Oh, yeah, didn't know that.
Yeah, there were quite a few Rinkas that you killed twice before you so there was a bunch of drops that could have spawned but didn't.
Yeah.
So that's just a thing to think about in the future.
Thanks.
Yeah, part of me was sorely tempted to try going for Zeb skip, even though I'm not the best at it. But I don't know. I felt like trying for a trick like that when I wasn't really sure where Garnitrex wouldn't really be fair, you know, because you never know what's going to happen. So I figured I might as well at least do the fastest strat that I know I can do better. So,
you know what? You got through the race. That's something. I can never say that I'm confident that I'll finish any race I do.
Well, I mean, don't hold it against yourself, man. Any percent can be a bit rough. In a couple of spots, if things go wrong, you just die.
Well, yeah. There are a lot of dangerous parts, but I want to say GG to Garnitrex for a nice first try ass worm skip. Crunchy, unfortunately, took him 3 tries.
Yeah, rule of threes. The part that kills me is that I actually messed it up both times on the easier part. Like, I got the bomb part, but then both times I tried to unmorph a little bit too early, and I didn't unmorph, and I fell.
That gets me more than me not getting the bomb jump.
You're morphing too close to the ceiling. It's not like Super Metroid.
Super's so good. Oh man, talking about Super, space jump is the hardest thing in Zero Mission.
Space jump feels pretty good in ZN. At least it's not the fusion space jump.
It is good, but like I mostly used to do Super, and so every time I do an 80% run at the start of my stream, my space jump sucks.
Yeah, the space jumps throughout the games are very, very different.
Yeah.
Hey, you try to go from one to the other, and you're playing Super, trying to I forget the name of the room, the really big room where the lava rises. Like, okay, I'm going to spaceship out of here. Good. Oh no, I'm falling. Oh no.
I guess another thing that I noticed is Garnitrex. You don't go for the double on the worm, whereas Crunchy was able to snipe the worm with an excellent double.
I never get that. I was so pleased. You don't even know.
Yeah, I've never actually practiced it. I was talking to my stream last night. I was like, all right, after this race, I'm going to learn double missile.
people who do it consistently, I think they just made some sort of deal with a demonic entity, because I've seen all the setup stuffs and I'm still very inconsistent at it. It just kind of jump, shoot at the right time, and pray it works.
Yeah, I got it consistently. I think it's gotten to a point where muscle memory is taking its toll on me. One of the few things that I actually can say muscle memory is actually helping me with.
Yeah. Thankfully, it's nothing
the
to
double on the
stick
worm
with.
is frame perfect, but you have 4 frames to do it. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
Excuse me.
anyways,
good job.
any last comments about either of your runs?
Yeah. Nothing on mine really. I played pretty well. I mean, only a few mistakes. And
Yeah, you're only about a half a minute behind your PB, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, well, I actually PB'd last night by like 13 seconds. That's
nice. What's your new PB?
40-30.
Ooh,
nice.
Getting close.
About to cut that 40.
Yeah, not that far. And this race wasn't that far off it either, so I'm really proud of this race.
Perhaps I might have to play some any percent tonight.
You want to race?
I could be convinced.
All right.
Maybe even I will join. We'll see.
Oh, we're gonna have a new tournament, just the 3 of us.
Well, I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good, because I mean I had a pretty strong start. I feel like all the 100% will at least help my overall movement. So if I can just clean up some of those mistakes, I'm feeling I can improve as well. So I think we're all kind of pushing ourselves forward there, and that feels real good, man.
Yeah, I didn't really watch the stream, but if I had any advice, 100% is a really good way to just like get better at the game in general, because you play so much of the game. You know?
For real. Yeah.
I can attest to that. I only play 100%. Well, I suppose I race any percent, but I certainly don't play the category besides racing. Anyways, KrunchyLex, congratulations on your performance in this tournament. You made it to Losers 3. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's better than last year's last any percent tournament, so I'll take it.
Yep. Garnitrex, you will be facing the winner. I guess this is going to be a weird weird one to explain. But like the Fish will be playing against Flipside and Losers 2. The winner of that match will play against JC. And the winner of the match between JC and most likely Flipside, I think like the Fish is going to resign, will face against you.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that. I kind of want to play JC because him and I are pals.
I certainly would look forward to that race. JC has put up some good times.
Yeah. I saw his race last night, and I mean, he's rusty because he doesn't play too much, but by the time he gets to me, I'm sure he'll be in a much better groove.
Oh, yeah. Admittedly, I'm a little worried about my race.
Who are you up against?
Axodo.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not saying you don't have a shot. I mean, like you sell yourself short, but you're a solid ZM player. But Axodo is going to be a tough opponent.
Yeah, that's
Axodo
true.
has a 38. I have a 41. The 41 probably could be easily improved if I played the game.
Yeah.
But I think the rest of this tournament is going to be very, very interesting. Upcoming matches, we have Sam the Digital versus Destructor. We have my match with Axodo, Scotty versus Neon Fuzz, Paulsmore versus Kirby. I would say the biggest upcoming match. I would say that there's really only one match that can truly interest people at this point, and that's the match between Dragon Fangs and Mickey Now.
Oh, that's going to be a race.
The 8 seed will be racing up against the 9 seed.
Wow. So the winner's bracket is really closing in now.
I wouldn't say quite yet. 8 and 9 are the center of a power of 2, so they face off rather early.
Yeah.
But they're both very, very strong players.
Right.
So if there's one race that I would make sure to open your schedule for, definitely try and be around for the match between Dragon Fangs and Mickey Now.
Yeah, D-Fangs is an OG runner too, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're also gonna get top commentary from one of the best runners in the game, Sam the Digital. So
yes.
you're gonna have some real quality stuff on that race. That's one to definitely
This
catch.
race, I believe, is happening tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Yes, although I'm not sure how that adjusts for daylight savings time, so make sure to keep your eye on the schedule link you see right below the stream.
And simultaneously is a match between Paulsmore and Kirby Mass, so that is another good one, the 7 seed and the 10 seed.
Yeah, that's going to be. I think we're going to be combining those into a 4-way. I think.
I believe you're right. That'll make for an excellent and exciting match. You're going to have 4 runners who could very easily be within perhaps seconds of each other, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all good. They're all very good runners.
To have 4 consecutive seeds racing at once.
Yeah, what are the odds of that for real?
4 p.m. tomorrow. Be there.
Yeah, I'm going to be there. I've cleared my schedule.
I do think Paulsmore has the highest chance of winning.
Yeah,
Paulsmore, I would say,
there.
is the most consistent runner, perhaps, in the entire community. He never plays the game, yet he will consistently play within like 30 seconds of his PB. Every race, without fail.
Was it the other day I got back, I was playing Castlevania Circle of the Moon for the first time in months, and I just casually got a better time. So, okay. So, some people are just like that.
Paulsmore also just plays on keyboard.
What a legend. Dude, can he win? Should he?
Like,
let's just let him win.
And
Paulsmore has never won a tournament.
He doesn't just play on the keyboard. He plays on like a cheap keyboard, so he can't actually push enough keys at once to do a bunch of things. So he actually yeah, he has that. So he actually has to do alternate strats in some spots because he can't hold down enough keys. That's how much of a legend he is.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah, Paulsmore is an interesting.
Oh, now that I think about it, I raced him in the last tournament. Now that I think about it, that makes so much sense now.
Yeah, he was my final race in the Fusion tournament as well.
Unfortunately, Paulsmore suffers for the second place disorder.
Yeah.
Where Paulsmore, without fail, will get second in every single tournament.
One of these days he's gonna break that. He is good. He's damn good. He's gonna break that one of these days.
I believe in him.
Give him your energy.
Unfortunately,
unfortunately, there's still a lot of strong names left in this tournament. So who's gonna come out on top? Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, we've got a long way to go before this tournament is over. Anyways, I think that's it for us. Look forward to the rest of the tournament. I think the more races that happen, the more exciting ones are to come.
Yes.
For real. Thanks for having us, Gal.
Thanks for talking over it, Will.
Anyways, I'm not quite sure what's coming up on the Speed Gaming channel. Let me try and figure that out.
Looks like Octopath Traveler at 7 on this channel.
As for other channels, there is currently a Super Metroid randomizer, I believe, going on. I want to say. Maybe?
Yes, there is. Wait, hang on, let me check.
There is
no,
and A Link to the Past randomizer going on now. Quite a few of them. And then there is an Ori randomizer going on now.
Oh, I didn't realize there was an Ori randomizer tourney. That's cool.
Yes. So depending on whether you like A Link to the Past or Ori, that's what's.
And if you like cats like I do, then 7 p.m. is also the continuation of the One Shot tournament, which is another one that you shouldn't be sleeping on. That one's quality.
Randomizer going on now. And with that, quite a few of them. I will bid you all adieu. Randomizer going on.
Hi, everyone. I didn't realize there was an Ori randomizer tourney. That's cool.